According to St. John. Jesus said to the crowds, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never hunger, and whoever believes in me will never thirst. But I told you that although you have seen me, you do not believe. Everything that the Father gives me will come to me, and I will not reject anyone who comes to me, because I came down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of the one who sent me. And this is the will of the one who sent me, that I should not lose anything of what he gave me, but that I should raise it on the last day. For this is the will of my Father, that everyone who sees the Son and believes in him may have eternal life, and I shall raise him on the last day." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never hunger. Whoever believes in me will never thirst. Where else in any other religious faith do we find this? A God who wants to become bread. Your bread, my bread. And we ask, why on earth does he want to become our bread? And I would suggest that it's because he's not content to simply be outside you. He wants to come inside you. Why does he want to be our bread? It is because God longs for union. Love longs for union. He wants to come occupy that interior space of ours in the deepest intimacy. He wants to draw you and me into union with himself. And so, being sensible creatures who taste, who touch, who feel, he wants to become our bread. The union in which he wants to draw us is a healing union. You know, when he speaks these words, he's speaking it to people, followers of his, with lots of imperfections and lots of sins. We know this from what follows. This is before the Passion. And as is so often the case with trial, it reveals the imperfections that still beset us. And yet he's teaching us something. We need that union with him for that imperfection within us to be healed. So contrary to the way we think, let me get it together so I can enter into union. And Jesus says, let me draw you into union with me, that I might heal what ails you through your intimacy with me. He wants union with us in order to make us holy. We don't achieve it apart from Jesus Christ's love for us, who wants union with us. And that union sanctifies, my friends. It's a union that makes us happy. It's a union that makes us whole. It's a union that makes us holy. And he comes in response to a thirst of ours. And we say that what we want is, I want to be healed, and I want to be freed from my sins, and I want to be happy. And Jesus says, it's me you're desiring. Let me draw you into union with me. And those deep thirst, that deep hunger of the heart, I will satisfy. What a privileged moment we have this morning. The bread of life in moments will be on the altar. And he comes on the altar every day because love seeks union. Not content to stand outside and watch. He wants to come inside to love, to heal, to sanctify, to bring happiness. He comes this morning and every morning to quench your deep thirst, to satisfy that deep hunger of your heart. He wants union. And truth is, we want it too.